circle behind enemies and attack to blindside them. Why am I still getting tutorial tips? I know this already. So what was it saying? Yes.
Wanna team up?
Well.
Stay close.
Ow.
Got it.
I will stay close if I can get around the bloody thing. There we go. On top of it. What I was reminded earlier is there is actually a lock on. You don't need to hold down the button. You fallen over? No, you have not. Ow. That warp strike damage. What was I saying? Yeah, there is an actual lock on if you click down the right stick.
Not alone, but out in the wild, it's kill or be killed.
And personally, I'd prefer the former.
Oops. Let me jump. Yes. So anyway, we are in chapter 1. So we've barely done anything yet. And I'm just going to head out and actually continue with the main quest, because I seem to recall it's after chapter 3 that the game opens up a little bit. It's quite interesting from a design point of view that a lot of the first few chapters of FF15 are the open ones, whereas it becomes a little bit more linear towards the end of the game, which is very much the reverse of the problem that FF13 had, because a lot of people were really annoyed that the opening, God knows how many hours, it must have been 15-20 hours of Final Fantasy 13 were on rails, and then the game opened up. And it's nice to see that Square Enix took that on board and actually did something about it. For the record, I'm perfectly fine with Final Fantasy 13 as a game. I know a lot of people absolutely loathed it. I still think Snow's an annoying character and Hope's a bit of a whiny bitch. But generally speaking, I enjoyed the game. You know, and a lot of people have for what, 2 years now, been ripping chunks out of Final Fantasy 15. So, oh, it's not as good as Final Fantasy 7, blah blah blah. But it's like, I prefer 15 to 7. I prefer 14 to 7. I prefer 13, 13, and 13-2 to 7. I prefer freaking Final Fantasy 8 to 7. 7 is, in my opinion, one of the most overhyped Final Fantasies there is. But I can see why people like it. You know, Sephiroth's a cool enough looking villain. And it was a lot of people's first Final Fantasy game. They got a PlayStation, the original PSX, PS1 as it's now called, and it was their first foray into Final Fantasy. And therefore, it's the one that they like the most. Personally, Final Fantasy IV was my first foray into Final Fantasy, the series. It's not my favourite Final Fantasy. I much prefer 6, just because of the narrative structure it takes. Final Fantasy VIII was my first 3D Final Fantasy. And I did go back and play 7 after I'd played 8. In fact, I played 7 after I'd played 9. And I just didn't get it. I didn't get why everybody was so up in arms about how awesome Final Fantasy 7 was.
Sluggish, indeed.
Ooh, there's a treasure over there. Let's go get that first. Ooh. But it's an interesting series, and it's a series that evolves and reevaluates itself with each game. Where are you, shiny thing? There. Star pendant. Go on then. You know what would have been really sensible? rather than running and talking as I've been doing. I could have taken the freaking car, but I didn't. Let's walk back to the car. It's a long road. Otherwise, 1.4 miles. Duh.
So what's next? Ask around.
No, we're going to take the car. We're going to go to Golden Key. Rush the Squirmers. What was that?
It's up to knocked.
It's up to knocked. Yes, it is. So yeah, Final Fantasy as a series is one of those that is very divisive. That's one of the reasons why I liked it. But at the end of the day, they're all story-driven games, and
Story, Lady Luna Freya of Tenebrae has issued an official statement regarding the forthcoming treaty.
I forgot about
Words
this.
cannot express the joy in my heart on receiving word of this coming peace, nor the pride I take in my betrothal playing a part in this historic moment. On this joyous occasion, some have voiced cause for concern. The fear I will be unable to fulfill my duties as Oracle. Please rest assured, my marriage will not stand in the way of my calling. You will find me in your towns and villages, as you always have.
Bringing
and I shall
healing.
continue to bless you all.
Lady Luna Freya will set forth from Tenebrae for her wedding ceremony in the coming days. Please be advised that during this time alone, her duties as Oracle will be suspended.
It's in the treaty?
Yep.
Of course. Simple formality.
One of those symbol of the peace deals.
So it's more like a marriage of convenience.
Her ladyship seems nevertheless amenable to the prospect.
And Noctier likes the idea.
Who wouldn't?
What's that? I do?
Buzz off.
Yeah, Noct is a bit all over the place in terms to his response. When he's thinking about Luna on his own, he's very affectionate towards her. But when he's with the bros, you know, he's one of the lads.
Hey! I see the sea! I see it too.
That's
dear.
Golden Key.
The
Kinda wanna go
puns,
for
they
a
keep a
dip.
coming.
That a big mountain behind it?
No, it's an island.
Nobody
Which
goes to
you can
Golden
clearly
an
see for
island,
here.
though. They go to kick back and get massages.
And say with the seafood. It's
Iggy's a
famously
terrible
delicious.
driver.
Sounds great.
Something to look forward to.
Oops. I've accidentally parked the car.
Should be a nice change of pace.
Didn't mean to do that. Oopsie.
Everything in order.
What I actually meant to do was go to the shop. No, I still can't buy the repair kits. I think I have to go back to Hammerhead for that.
What do you say we pull over for a minute?
Yeah, my throat's bone dry.
I need
Sounds
so
like
much
grounds for
drink.
a pit stop.
Sounds like a waste of time.
We
and
are
money.
at our destination, chaps. Bros. Ooh. Oh, 4% CPU 4% CPU usage. Ooh, what's this? I don't know whether these little lore things are new. Oh no, this isn't. This is a cookery chronicle. The fellow I helped down the mountain and I are on our way back to Lestalem. Yes, I think that's where we're headed. Should only be a little further, but I feel like we've just gone around in circles. Oh, is that about Dino? Oh no, Dino is a journalist. Iggy has concocted a new recipe. Wonderful.
Take a look at our wares.
Yes, I know how to get Gil. I've done this before. Nothing new
Come again.
there. Okay. So let us.
Set sail.
Just gotta find my sea legs first.
Why the?
A feature on the wedding.
And get a load of Lady Luna Freya's dress.
That's some fancy fabric work. Bet the groom can't wait to see it on his bride-to-be.
I love the gentle
He's
ribbing.
not the only one. Whew. She's gonna be an absolute knockout.
The dress is bespoke, of course, and comes courtesy of one of Alticia's foremost fashion designers.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Hello and welcome.
Hello and welcome. No, you don't have repair kits either. God damn it. Let's buy
Thank you kindly. Please come again.
more music for the car. Ooh, and a note. Golden Key, stunning seaside getaway situated along the Vaneth coast in southern Lade. Lady? Lade. I can't remember how that's pronounced. Known not only for its world-class spa, but also for the exquisite seafood dishes crafted by Mother of Pearl, chef de cuisine, Couture Ireland. The Key currently enjoys its reputation as the kingdom's premier resort. Golden itself was once a quiet fishing town. It all changed when Niflheim made roads into Lucent territory some 150 years ago and effectively put all lands outside the Crown City under imperial control. Yes, so the Crown City has been holding out for a very long time. But all of that is about to change. Wow, you sway down that boardwalk, sir. That swagger. So, this is Golden Key. We'll be back here quite a lot during the course of the playthrough.
Welcome to Golden Key.
I'm afraid you're out of luck.
Suspicious stranger.
The boats bring you here.
What about him?
Well, they'll not take you forth.
And what's your story?
I'm an impatient traveler, ready to turn ship.
Yes.
The ceasefire's getting us nowhere.
Nice catch.
What's this? Some sort of souvenir?
They make those? What? No.
Consider it your allowance.
Huh?
Huh?
And who's allowing us?
A man of no consequence.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And that's not really strange at all.
You believe what that guy said about the port being closed?
I'm skeptical, though I won't discount the possibility.
I've
I
also
say we check it out
noticed
for ourselves.
that the eyes seem a little bit weird. I'm wondering if... Have I missed a graphics option? That's messing that up. Totally sure why that's not on high. Ah, the lighting is not on high, nor the shadows. That's probably why.
You know what? I think fish is
No, they've still got really glowy eyes. Oh, I've no idea.
steak off the table from now on. Whoa! Let's not do it.
Oh, actually, I do remember reading something about highest texture RAM being a problem currently. Put that back down. Okay. Hello.
Welcome to the Mother of Pearl. What do you feel like having today?
Some information. Yes. Bum, 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 bum. Give me information.
No end of headaches, this lot.
Get some hunts stacked up.
This one's especially nasty.
Nah, it's not. Can't do the other two are much higher level
Take
than we
care
are.
out there.
Actually, what level are we? 5. Yeah, we can't really do those just yet. That's the cosmogeny.
Hope everything will be up and running by morning.
Ah, and the boats aren't running.
Out of service indeed.
Complete.
Man, not a ship in sight. What gives?
Stuff and things.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Dino.
According to my sources, the Empire, given strict orders not to let any vessels leave the docks of
It's
Altissia.
got such a weird accent.
Real shame if you were late to your own wedding, right, Prince Noctis? Name's Dino, by the way. Pleasure. The Crown Prince of Lucis bounty hunting in his fancy car. Surely you didn't think it'd go unnoticed. At least not by this reporter. Lucky for you, this reporter has integrity. If you want to remain in,
Sounds like it from his introduction.
Wish, in exchange for a favor.
Yeah, integrity.
What do you want?
Hey, I knew you'd come around. Let me see your map.
I love the fact that we actually take out the map and give it to him. And then it magically disappears.
All you gotta do is find me some rough gemstones, like this one.
Such a weird quest, this.
Come in. Don't, and the papers will run you out of town. Capiche?
Basically, Dino, you're an asshole.
Right now.
Winning snapshots of the 4th photo contest on display now. Don't know what that is.
He's really got your number, Nox.
Not like we made
I seem
much
to
effort
recall
to
the
keep it
Dino
secret.
quest
Even if we had, the boss
vamps
always
up
finds a way.
as we go
We need to
through.
befriend him, but we'd best not make him our enemy.
And he keeps on making you better and better quality. Jewelry is the word I'm after. Hello, kitty. Meow.
Hey, buddy. What's up? Taking a little stroll?
It's a slightly floaty cat.
You must be hungry. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hold on a sec. I'll find you something. Gotta come up with some cat food.
Could always buy some.
Or we could fish for some.
Excellent idea. Let's go.
Let us be introduced to the fishing. Meow. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Right. I'm not going to spend very long on the fishing. Although at some point I may well watch a YouTube video on how it's actually done, because I'm terrible at it. Ba, ba, ba. It's done over here, isn't it? Fishing spots. Also, star shell. Collecting. Oh, random stuff. Bit of stuttering. Right, let's fish. Ta-da! Right. Yes. Whoa, sensitivity. Cast. Whoop. Woohoo! Move your lure by pressing RT to reel it in. Oh. That was a good start. Hey, fishy. No? Screw you then. I'm so bad at this.
Won't get a good cast like that. Put your back into it.
Should it, Gladio? What do you know about fishing? Come on! Maybe it was one of these that I wanted to go for. Pum, 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 pum. Bites it hard. Ooh, 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 ooh. No. Come on, little fishy. Yes. No. Come on. Seriously, I have no idea how this bloody fishing game's supposed to work. Ooh, 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 ooh. There. I don't know how you're supposed to mix up your reeling speed. Come on! Bite the damn... There. Fishing simulator. Hey! Whoop. Come on, fishy. Whoop. This is why I don't fish in real life. That, in fact, that the river near me is
All right.
gotcha! I have a fish.
Great job, Noct.
Yeah, good job. And Ignis has come up with a new recipe. Now we can give the kitty some fish. Yes, I wish to stop fishing. 'Cause I gotta go and feed a cat. Like the king-to-be that I am. The king of tiny tasks. Ah, I'm just gonna jump in the car. Can't. Disappoint. Ooh. Wasn't there a photo opportunity here? Yes.
Take a
Ignis!
shot from here.
Not Ignis, Prompto.
Now it's picture time.
It's picture time.
Oh, love the lighting.
You always love the lighting. Right, kitty. Be prepared for a feast. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Where is the kitty? Kitty? Where you go? Is that it? That is it. Hello. Hello.
Here you go. Caught fresh.
Nom 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 nom.
What? You don't like fish? Oh, you only like cooked fish.
Oh, picky kitty. Picky picky cat. Let's actually put the quest on.
Welcome to Golden Key.
He says that every time. Why is there a picture of Ignis on the screen?
This bites. How am I supposed to make my deliveries?
That's weird. Right. Oop.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Can you cook
Use
this
the
fish for
freshest
me?
fish in every dish. We have a sumptuous selection.
Talk? No new information.
Thank you for your patronage.
Oh, I need to sit at the in a different place.
Hey, do you serve anything a cat might like?
That the best pickup line you've got?
Haha!
No, this cat over there.
I'm only teasing. I have a feeling I know the feline you've got in mind. Let me whip something up. Paying customers come first, though, and someone just ordered the last fish on hand. Would you mind catching another one of these?
But
while I
I've got
make
this
your meal?
fish. Give the fish.
Huh?
I have this fish.
Great! I'll start on it right away.
What kind of a name is
This
Coctua?
is really thoughtful of you, but be warned. Cats are clingy, and they're notoriously picky eaters, too.
Picky eaters. You don't say.
When it comes to food, felines are quite finicky, so you are wise to entrust the cooking to me. Here.
Hello and good evening. Is it evening? It is evening. It's 5 o'clock. It's even later for you. 4,500 gil for a meal. Yes. Oh, God. Creeman Gaming keeps sending me emails. I've already bought Vermintide 2, damn it.
This is amazing.
Well, you can't beat fish fresh from the
Fish fresh. So many F's. The joy of alliteration. Here you go, kitty.
Here you go.
Meow. Nom 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 nom.
You're one spoiled cat.
Aww. I think he likes you.
Spinning a yarn
Pulled
one.
his way into your heart.
Might keep on clinging. Forever.
Dragon scales from a cat. These puns are terrible, guys. What was that achievement? Completed our first side quest. Really? Have we not done one already? No, that was me. I was meowing. Ooh. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I've forgotten to turn off things. Oh, was it? I missed it. I was too busy squeeing over the cat. Yeah, I was going to turn off. Oh, yeah, it almost certainly was. I was going to turn off the chat overlay on the stream because for some reason it shows up on the recording as well.
Ignis, we're going.
On my way.
Let's take the car. This is
Everything in
quicker.
order.
Yep.
Meow.
Maybe Sid was right about your lack of dignity.
Thanks, Gladiolus.
Delivery boy.
The royal rank carries little weight outside the Crown City.
Glad it's not weighing me down.
Yeah, it's annoying. I don't mind having my little watermarky thing.
Why don't we sleep there?
They got something special?
A safe place to spend the night? The demons will be coming out any minute.
No, they won't. The demons don't come out until 8.
As long as we keep moving, we'll be fine.
Aww. But how can you be sure?
What? The monsters got you scared?
Nah. Monsters don't scare me. I ride with one every day.
You want to run that by me again?
Nope. Oh, actually, it is almost night time. Oops. Yeah, at least OBS does now allow you to record multiple sound channels.
Now might be a good time to consider where we'll set down for the night.
No objections here.
It's proven quite useful actually already.
You sure we're in the right spot?
According
Yes.
to the map.
Yes, I am.
Scope it out.
Do we have to walk?
Prompto, you are a whoa. You are a whining bitch. It's got dark all of a sudden. Moving, moving, moving. Oh, here's the big bird.
Gee, we're supposed to get near that thing?
Yes.
Pipe down before you wake it up.
So this is the giant bird that I saw in a cutscene yesterday. A cutscene that I'd never seen before. Which was interesting to me. I don't know whether it was in the original game or I'd missed it. Or whether it was added in after I played through this section originally. I have no idea. I would feed Prompto to the bird. Sneaky. 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 I think it wakes up however you do this bits. But I'm not sure. Because when I did this in the demo, I leapt off the cliff and made a load of noise. Yeah, it wakes up out regardless, I think. Giant bird with multiple wings. Help. Bye, birdie.
Off it goes.
Oh, we made it out alive. Barely. I seriously thought we were at Journey's End.
But that feat was fit for a king.
It is dangerous to travel at night. Yeah, the camera in this game is fine for the most part, but it can be a little irritating if you are in combat near trees and it tries to automatically adapt. Oh, I need to go and grab the car, don't I? Oh, I cannot return to the car from here. I'm too close.
Ugh.
To be fair, it is literally just down here, so... Whee! Yes, I was, I know, Choco Bean makes you, it's a big, it's a gem in a pile of poo, if I remember correctly. I was going to play some of this on stream last night. I had a really assy day at work yesterday. And...
Knocked. The roads are perilous
yes,
at night.
we are heading back.
We best head back into town.
Agree. Yeah, I had a crappy day, and then I came home and I played the bonus episode of Life is Strange Before the Storm, and after the emotional
It's real pretty here at night.
And yet, by all accounts,
trip that was that little bonus episode,
Seriously?
I just ended up playing some Overwatch, and I did play some of this afterwards, but I didn't stream it. But I did record it. I managed to install a Steam Workshop mod that turned like 95% of the NPCs, the kind of generic NPCs in the game, into giant cactuars. And I had no idea that's what I'd done. I was so confused. Because I just went onto the Steam Workshop and saw that there were things available and just, you know, downloaded them all. Thinking that they were costumes for Noct. These were not costumes for Noct. Ba-da-bum, ba-bum. Dino! You're an asshole.
Nice work, kid. Sorry for giving you such a hard time. I just had to get my hands on this, even if it meant blackmail. You understand, don't you?
No.
You see,
No,
I'm
I
a
don't.
reporter by day and an amateur jeweler by night.
Who thought this was good character idea?
It's going to become a masterpiece. To make it up to you, I'll share a little scoop. That special coin you got? It commemorates the Oracle's ascension. That guy was tossing them out to everyone. Must have picked them up back in Niflheim. And speaking of freebies, here's one from me. Come back if you want to buy more.
I doubt a souvenir like that could make its way into the hands of an ordinary citizen.
Oh well, it's our pocket change now.
Let's learn from history and book a place this time.
Wonder how Cindy would look like a cactuar, yes. Yeah, Dino does give off a certain vibe, doesn't he? Yes, the kind of major NPCs didn't get changed.
Promised, I'm in the process of securing your ferry tickets right now. Told you, I'm a man of integrity.
No,
Should be
no, you are
smooth
not.
sailing from here. So let me know when you're ready to ship out.
I admit I didn't expect Dino to secure us a ship.
He's right
Must
there.
Be pretty connected if he can pull some strings around an Imperial embargo.
Yeah, that guy's one artful artist.
He's right there.
You guys ready to set sail?
Yes.
Already? The ship won't arrive till tomorrow. How about you find a place to spend the night?
Cactuars are kind of asexual in appearance, yes.
Ditto.
Yeah, it kind of destroys Cindy's appeal, shall we say. Dun, dun, dun. Whoa! What was that? Was it just me, or did that glitch out? Because that didn't look right.
Hey, isn't that
Isn't what?
just my imagination?
Arden. Whoa! Apparently it's done that for everybody, that weird lighting thing. That's a nice shot. Birdie! Yeah, that XP thing was weird. Ah, this is what happens in Kingsglaive. So this is overnight while the lads are staying at Golden Key. The attack on Insomnia. So this is at the peace treaty that was due to be signed on the afternoon. I really enjoyed the Kingsglaive movie. I'm a bit disappointed that we don't see these giant things in the game, though. Well, I say that, they may have added them in since. Bzzzt. No. You bastard. Glauca. And then they wake up the next morning to see it all over the headlines.
Hey, morning.
Where did the others sleep?
Where's Specs?
Should be back any minute now.
There are only 2 beds.
What's that look for?
It's in all the papers.
What is?
Ah, snap.
Insomnia Falls.
What? This is your idea of a joke?
I need you to calm down so I can explain.
I'm as calm as I'm gonna get.
There was an attack. The Imperial Army has taken the Crown City.
As treaty room tempers flared, blast lit the night sky. When the smoke about the Citadel had cleared, the king was found dead.
No, wait. Hold on.
We had no way of knowing.
What? Knowing what?
That the signing was last night. That insomnia.
But the wedding! Altisha!
I know. That was the plan. Yet the reports of the invasion are all the same. How could every headline in the kingdom be wrong?
Because Regis knew. He wanted you guys out the way just in case.
What else do we know? Well, then we can't be sure until we see it with our own eyes.
And that means we go back to Insomnia.
Might not be safe for us there.
Might not be safe for us here.
Indeed.
Turn back?
Hell yes.
Yeah.
The hair still looks a bit weird. In fact, I think the hair looked a bit better in the demo. I think I may have changed the setting and not realised it. So, while waiting for the boats to go out, ill tidings arrived. The headline saying Insomnia has fallen and King Regis is dead. Unhappy bunch.
Everyone's okay.
A lot of good hoping's gonna do.
You mustn't lose faith.
Really? Can Faith stop a fleet of Imperial dreadnoughts?
Just give it a rest.
My old man had plenty of faith.
Enough.
The Empire lied. They betrayed us.
Conjecture gets us nowhere. We're searching for truth.
All you'll find are lies. Like that ceasefire.
Big ass spaceships. Yeah, Noctis is a typical Final Fantasy hero. He always looks pained. None of them are ever smiling and happy.
Look at the size of those things.
Imperial dreadnoughts. They transport soldiers, namely the Magitech infantry.
The robots?
Mass-produced humanoid weapons of warfare, to be more precise.
Doesn't look like they'll be signing that peace treaty.
Yes. I've never really explored this area much. A blockade!
They've set up an inspection point.
If the road ahead's blocked, then we find a way around.
I think those soldiers just glitched out as well. It's interesting how much more you notice when everything's high resolution. I think I missed so much stuff due to playing this on a not a small screen, but at 720p in, what was it, 30 FPS? You miss a lot of the nuances.
Let's make a detour. There ought to be a decent vantage point up ahead.
I'm not actually entirely sure how old Noctis and Co. is supposed to be.
There they are. You want to take them out?
Hell yes!
Those scrap heaps are gonna wish they had a treaty to protect them.
Choppy choppy! I slice you into pieces. Dodging! Oh, I forgot they can shoot me down from that. Whoa! These guys are taking loads of damage. I just did like 9,999 damage to that one guy. Mind you, I suppose they are incredibly weak level 1 enemies, so... Shavings! Ba, ba. Right, there should be another wave of them round the corner here.
Where do they keep coming from?
Can't imagine what it's like inside.
It's a bit shitty, to be honest. Is it supposed to say ill tidings? Yes. Oh shit, there's a sniper up there, isn't there? Forgot about you. Yeah, it does say ill tidings. There is actually a gap.
So these are MTs.
Empty humanoid soldiers. Soulless, merciless.
Blindsided! Take it! Oh, bollocks. Put myself in stasis. That's... Ooh, Drain Lance. Don't mind if I do. Ignis? You can have that. Yeah, it's just a slightly weird font choice, I think, Ill Tidings. Basically because a capital I looks the same as the L's. Yeah, it's a little bit damp out.
As the ceasefire discussions between the two nations, all provisional terms have been suspended in light of recent developments. Moreover, in the wake of the news of King Regis's death, we've now...
I like the fact that they've got an old school radio.
Noctis and the Oracle Lunafreya have also been pronounced
Lies.
Keep it on. Don't bother!
Oh dear. Oh dear. Everything's gone to shit.
Cor?
So, you made it.
What the hell's going on?
Where are you?
Outside the city, with no way back in.
Makes sense.
Makes sense? Are you serious? What about any of this makes sense? The news just told me I'm dead, along with my father and Luna.
Listen, I'm heading out to Hammerhead. About the king. It's true. If you're looking for the whole truth, you know where to find me. Get moving.
Right.
What did the Marshal have to say?
Said he'd be in Hammerhead.
I've forgotten to take Noctis' jacket off. He does look a bit damp, doesn't he?
And the king?
Dead. Oh dear. That didn't mess up. Maybe it was just a glitch. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do remember to give it a like and subscribe for more content. Check out these other videos, and for unedited craziness, check me out live on twitch.tv/Demgen. Until next time, doodle pip.